What's up, guys? This is Spock. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, and we're gonna be doing some gold leaf. I have this panel here. I already laid it out. We're gonna be using a mask because he wants this perfect little weld shop word put on both sides. The other side I did in silver leaf. It's not done. It's got to be cut and buffed, but we got the basics down already, as you can see. This one is silver leaf on a flaked out background. It's a magenta, and this side is red. So on this side, he wants gold. So we're gonna do gold leaf. I like the variegated gold, so I'm doing variegated red on this. You can go on our website and buy some, but this is the color we're using right here. You see that? It'll look really nice up against this red once it's all cleared and everything. And we're gonna be using gold size, which is the glue that we're gonna be putting on here. We're gonna be using one of these little speedball brayers. They're for lino block printing. We're gonna roll this sucker out, get it real nice and smooth, and we might do some spins on it. Let me see, where's my spinners? Here's the custom Spock spinners. You can get them on our website. Mine has this extra cushion here. I found that it's better to not sell it with the cushion because a lot of people don't know how to use it with the cushion. So when you buy them on the website, they're gonna look like this. The actual foam is 3000 grit, and that's what you're gonna need for spins. We're gonna do the small spins with this, bigger spins with this bigger one. So we're also gonna use a little ruler to make sure everything is lined up correctly. A glove so we don't touch the leaf because we're not using real gold, so you don't want to touch the leaf. A little bit of alcohol in case we need to clean something, and a squeegee, a blade, and one of these pickers. Now that's my guess as to everything that we're gonna use. So if something comes up, I'll let you guys know while we're working. If there's any other tools that we're gonna use. Oh, we're gonna shoot it with the airbrush. So we're gonna reduce our size, our glue basically, and shoot it with this cheap Spectrum Black Widow from Harbor Freight. You know, just any little cheap airbrush is gonna do the job. So we're gonna shoot that and maybe spin it later. We'll see. So let's get started.
And then you kiss it. Donkey y'all.
All right. So we'll start by putting this vinyl mask down. We're gonna need to tape right down the center, but first we gotta get our measurements right. Make sure you have your spacing right, top, bottom, left, right, and then you're gonna want to lay a tape line right down the center. It'll just make it easier for you to be able to remove the application tape and press it onto the surface. Once everything is laid out exactly where you want it, you're gonna want to lift one side at a time. Peel the application tape, slice it with the razor blade or some scissors, and make sure you start pressing firmly. Same goes for the other side. Lift, start peeling the backing, and roll it on. Press firmly as you're rolling. Since I'm not brushing on the glue or sizing, I'm gonna be airbrushing it on, I don't want any type of overspray. So I'm gonna tape off some of the edges where I might end up encountering some overspray. And just as a precaution, I'm laying as much tape down as I want. This application tape is pretty cheap, so I'm not worried about placing too much of it. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'll fill the whole surrounding area before I start spraying. The sizing I like to use is called ducks. It's my favorite sizing. You can find it online. You can buy it from us in the online shop, or you can find it at Coast Air. There's a bunch of places. Just Google it online. And I'm reducing it with urethane reducer. You can reduce it with enamel reducer. And basically those are the only two reducers I've ever used for this type of sizing. It's an oil gild, so it's not super shiny like a water gild would be, but we can polish it out and get some nice shine out of it. I'm making sure that my airbrush is clean. I'm not gonna want to shoot out any debris, any type of crap inside the gold sizing. So I make sure I thin it out. Make sure everything is pressed right so I don't get any overspray underneath or underspray. And I go at it. Make sure you're spraying plenty of it on there. You want it to be thick enough to where it looks wet, but not to where it starts dripping. Once all the glue is laid out and I got it looking exactly how I want it to look, it's gonna take about maybe 45 minutes to an hour because I have controlled temperature in here. It's 77 degrees, so I want it to make sure that it's dry enough to apply the leaf and spin it. 45 minutes is what I waited. I used the back of my finger to check the area where I did a test swatch, and as long as it's squeaking a little bit, you should be ready to go. I'll wait for it to squeak a little bit, and then I wait 10 minutes more just to be sure. And now I can start laying the leaf down. Make sure you're wearing gloves for this because this is not real gold. You do not want it to tarnish. It doesn't matter if you clear it, it's still going to tarnish over time. If you don't touch it, it'll last a lot longer. I'm making sure every single square inch of this lettering is covered. And then I place some application tape down on the bottom and fold it over. Because once I start burnishing and wiping it with the brush, some of that excess is going to come out and make a mess. So this application tape kind of helps it stick so that it doesn't go flying off everywhere. It's just a little trick that I've basically been doing forever. I don't like having a bunch of gold leaf laying around my shop, and this keeps it pretty contained. The brush I'm using is specifically made for gold leaf, but as long as you're using a really soft bristled brush like a makeup brush, you should be fine. Something that's not going to scratch the leaf. This might be overkill to some, but after I'm done with the brush, I get 100% sterile cotton and I burnish the heck out of it. I bring out as much shine as I can before I actually start turning the leaf. To be honest, after you're done hitting it with this brush, it gives it almost a mirror finish. You can actually see where my hand and the cotton is starting to reflect off the leaf. So you can actually leave it just like that and it'll look beautiful, but I think we're gonna do some spins. You see how you peel off the tape and all of that gold leaf that's stuck to the tape could have been on my floor, but I managed to save it and throw it in the trash. You can actually start spinning it right over the tape, but I'm peeling off all the tape and I'm gonna make sure I just have leaf on the panel. I'm gonna burnish it one more time and then get to spinning. One more burnish. Let's get as much shine as we can off of this. We'll get the cotton and get some burnishing going. I mean, look at it. It looks shiny already, but I think it needs some spins. Definitely some engine turning will make it pop just right. Eventually, this is all going to be outlined and pinstriped and all that, but we want to make sure it looks good without it first before we start adding all the extras. The spinners that we sell in the shop will hook up to any type of power drill or a cordless drill. It has a chuck in there, so it'll just snap in and you don't have to worry about tightening it or anything. These are our favorite. I gotta give a shout out to Dino Style for coming up with this design. He's had this design for years, but we finally decided to launch our own spinners. And these are it. Look at how beautiful the spins are coming out. Effortlessly.
And then you get it. Tokyo.
Let me know in the comments what you think about these spins. I'm sure there's people out there that can do them better, but who cares? There it is, the final product. Hope you guys dig it. I hope the customer's happy with it when it's done. I mean, there's still a long way to go, but at least the leaf and the spins are done. Catch you in the next vid. Later.